Have you ever looked up at the ceiling in the middle of the night, tears in your eyes, and whispered, "God, why me? Why did I lose that job? Why is my family falling apart? Why did the person I trusted walk away? Why this illness, this anxiety, this season of silence?" If you've asked those questions, if you've ever felt overwhelmed, overlooked, or broken, you are not alone. This message is for you. Not just to make you feel better, but to remind you of a deeper truth. God hasn't forgotten you. Life has a way of throwing pain at us when we least expect it. You can be doing everything right, praying, believing, showing up in faith, and still, life hits hard. Suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet and you begin to wonder, where is God in all of this? Let's be honest. Sometimes it feels like He's silent, distant, unreachable. But I want you to know, silence does not mean absence. God is often the closest when He feels the furthest. Even Jesus, yes, Jesus, the perfect Son of God, cried out on the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Matthew 27:46. Let that sink in. If Jesus could cry out in anguish, if He could ask the Father, why, then it's okay for you to ask too. God isn't offended by your questions. He welcomes them. But here's what we must remember. God's why often becomes clear only in hindsight. What feels like punishment might actually be preparation. Let me tell you about Joseph. You know, the guy with the colorful coat. He was thrown into a pit by his own brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison for years, not days, not weeks, years. Can you imagine the nights Joseph must have cried, "God, why me?" But here's the plot twist. Joseph eventually rose to power in Egypt and saved nations from famine. And when he came face to face with the very brothers who betrayed him, he said this, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." Genesis 50:20. God didn't just rescue Joseph from the pain, He redeemed the pain. And the same God who was with Joseph is with you, right now, in the middle of the confusion, the heartbreak, the tears. You see, sometimes we only want God to remove the storm, but more often, He chooses to walk us through it. Why? Because what's built in the storm is often stronger than what's built without it. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. That's not a maybe, that's a promise. Friend, I don't know what your why me moment looks like, but I do know this. God doesn't waste pain. He's using it. He's shaping you. He's preparing something greater than you can see right now. You may feel broken, but God sees beauty. You may feel stuck, but God is setting up your breakthrough. You may feel weak, but His power is made perfect in weakness. And maybe, just maybe, the very thing you're walking through now is going to be the testimony that helps someone else later. Because when you've come out of the storm, you won't just be stronger. You'll be wiser, more compassionate, and more deeply connected to the heart of God. So the next time you find yourself asking, "God, why me?" try asking this instead. "God, what are you trying to show me in this? What are you growing in me? Who are you calling me to become?" You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. If this touched your heart today, type Amen in the comments. And share this with someone who needs to hear that God is not done with them yet.